In Renzoku, your task is to fill these squares with numbers between 1 through 4 by following a certain set of rules. So first, each number between 1 through 4 can only appear once per row and per column. And the dots that you see here indicate that the numbers are sequential to one another. So for example, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, those are adjacent to one another. And if there's a blank space, that means that the numbers are not sequential to one another. So let's start with this one right here. I see that there's a dot right here. So logically, in my mind, this would probably be a 2 because the only number that is sequential to 1 is 2. Since I see another dot here, it has to be sequential to 2, so this is likely 3, which leaves us this to be 4. Now for this square right here, it's not sequential to 1, so it can be either 3 or 4, but it cannot be 2. So I'm just going to go ahead and say for now this is 4. We'll see how it works out in the end. So if I put this as 4, then this number right here would have to be 3 because you have a dot here and a dot here, which means this has to be sequential to both the 4 and the 2. So that would be a 3. And then here, there's a dot here, and a dot here, and a dot here. So sequentially speaking, this would probably be a 2, which leaves this square to be 1. Next, this square right here, since I see that there's a dot right here, the only number sequential to 4 right now is going to be 3. And then that implies this is going to be a 2. Next, since I see there's a dot here and a dot here, so this is likely going to be 4 because this has to be sequential to both the 3 here and the 3 here, which leaves us 1 right here. This is going to be 4 then because it's the only number left here. This is going to be a 1, and this is going to be a 2. So everything matches out perfectly. You can check to see that all the numbers are filled in only once, and the numbers that are supposed to be sequential are next to each other, and the ones that are not next to each other. So that's the idea of how to play Renzoku. So if you enjoyed this video, I'd appreciate if you could subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching, and if you have any other questions, just leave it down in the comments below. Thank you, and have a great day.